Started yet?
Anila, please go ahead.
Good evening to all the parents and students joining us live on YouTube. Welcome to our exclusive webinar, Focus Preparation for IIT-JEE and NEET. We are thrilled to have you with us today as we unveil a vision for education that goes beyond the classroom. Tonight, we are joined by two distinguished panelists, Mr. Subramaniam Rangineni, our CEO, a tech whiz and IIM Indo alumnus who brings 2 decades of global experience and robust academic operations, and Ms. Swati, the principal of Rockwoods International School, Janagam, a passionate education leader and practitioner of evidence-based school leadership. Shall we have a look at the agenda for the day? Our agenda for the day, most importantly, why Rockwoods in grade 11 and 12. We'll have a quick summary of Rockwoods Junior College, what is Super 30, and why should I think of joining my kid in Super 30. Program highlights, the Rockwoods advantage, and how Rockwoods Junior College prepares students for other competitive exams and commerce students. About residential facility and the program start dates. And lastly, scholarship facility. To start us off and give you a quick walkthrough of our mission at Gatkesar and Bibinagar, I invite Swati ma'am to take over. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, Anila. Good evening to all the parents and students who have joined us today. At Rockwoods, we believe that for a mind to grow, the environment must be expansive. And that is exactly why our junior college branches at Gatkesar and Bibinagar are designed as growth hubs. Our grades 11 and 12 provide a launching pad for career excellence, and we operate these two campuses, that is one in Gatkesar and the other at Bibinagar. On your screen, you can see the Gatkesar and Bibinagar campus. When you walk into Rockwoods, you aren't just seeing a junior college or a school, you're seeing a legacy built by our founders. Under their vision, we have created physical excellence and holistic growth. The well-ventilated classrooms and ergonomically designed seating ensure students can focus during long academic hours without fatigue. The campus also allows students to breathe and grow through yoga and Vipassana meditation, fostering the morality and concentration needed for a high-stakes exam. From a well-equipped library to a scientifically designed lab, we have upgraded our facilities to increase student engagement greatly. We are led by a team of NITians and IIM alumni who don't just teach, they mentor. Mr. Raman Naidu is a visionary educationist and an NIT alumnus of NIT Warangal and IIM Calcutta, who masterfully combines his industry background with the wisdom of Vipassana to empower the next generation. Mr. Subramaniam Rangineni, our CEO, is an esteemed IIM indoor qualified tech whiz whose global expertise and meticulous leadership make him a definitive role model for the students of tomorrow. Now, the courses offered at Rockwoods. The Rockwoods prepares students for a vast spectrum of success, and so our course offerings also include many streams. Stream 1, PCM or MPC, Physics, Chemistry and Mathematics with intensive IIT-JEE and EPSET coaching. Stream 2, PCB or BiPC, Physics, Chemistry and Biology focused on NEET and EPSET coaching. Stream 3 would be MEC or AEM, Accountancy, Economics and Mathematics with CLAT or CA Foundation coaching. Stream 4 would be CEC or AEB, Accountancy, Economics and Business Studies, also featuring CLAT or CA Foundation coaching. Every stream includes English, health, and physical education as a standard. Now to talk about the core of our academic engine, the STAR Super 30. I hand over to our CEO, Mr. Subramaniam Ranganeni, sir. Uh, Sir, while we provide
Thank
excellence
you.
across, sir, while we
Yes, yes.
provide excellence across all our streams, there is one question that I'm very curious about. This exclusive program that we are talking about today, uh, I believe that we're consistently producing the most extraordinary results. Could you unveil the secret behind the Star Super 30, please? I believe parents are answering the poll. We'll just take a moment for and allow them to finish the poll before Sir takes over. So, Bisa, we are eager to hear you talk about why Super 30 is the most sought after choice for our high achieving parents and students.
Swati, can you hear my voice?
Yes, now I can, sir.
All right. There was a small
Glitch,
network.
is it? Okay. Can you kindly enlighten us about the Star Super 30 program, sir? So, Bisa, are you able to hear me? I think so just give him a minute to join back. Okay, so since there is a technical glitch that sir is facing right now, I would want to take you all. I think sir is joined back. Great, good to see you, sir.
My sincere apologies to all of you. I'm back. Hopefully. So I think about what is Star Super 30 and Super 30 program that we have introduced in our junior colleges. I think today was the last exam for CBSE grade 10 children who have written, their social exam. Most of the parents and students would have been feeling very happy now that, grade 10 exams are completed. At the same time, all of these children and parents also would have a lot of questions. Where should I do my grade 11 and 12? And how should I prepare my child? Even children, how should I prepare in my grade 11 and 12? To answer all those questions, we have introduced a program called Super 30. I would be briefly talking about this program in next, 10 to 15 minutes or so. If there are any questions, I think you can put them in the chat window. You can also ask through, Q&A questions. So Super 30 program is majorly meant for children who wanted to get into premier institutes after their 12th. When I say premier institutes, universities like IITs, NITs, and triple ITs. If you look at medical kind of programs, AIMS, Usmania, JNTU kind of universities. So when I say Super 30, this program is exclusively going to have, with a set of children limited only to 30 members. Swati, if you can display the slide, please.
Yes, sir.
The number of children in the classroom are going to be 30. So when we have number of children limited to 30, as you know, the attention on each of the child is going to be, very maximum. When there is a maximum attention on the child, we will be able to understand if there are any gaps, what kind of progress is happening by each of the child, and we will be able to groom each of the child. So especially when children are in grade 11 and 12th, when they are personalized, grooming is done, they will be able to perform the best. Keeping that in mind, we are keeping the strength only limited to 30. That is the first, the reason, this program is going to see assured success. And the second reason, when you keep children limited, even average child can become a top performer. When all the children start performing, the entire environment is going to be very conducive in terms of the learning, in terms of healthy competitive competition among them, so that they will be able to help themselves and compete each other and start performing. That is second reason why, when we have program like this, it would see guaranteed success. And third, next one please.
Yes, sir.
And this program, we have ensured to have result oriented coaching. Most of the junior colleges, corporate world, what would happen is there would be a clear plan, when to teach what, when to conduct exam, and by when we should complete syllabus. They would meticulously follow that plan without looking at how well those outcomes are achieved in the classroom. For us, when we have designed this program, what we wanted to keep it very clear is, we wanted to look at the feedback from the children, and based on that, change the pace and also modify the plan if required, involve the children in the planning, so that ultimately any plan is meant to get the result at the end of the day. So, but most of the corporate colleges, they do not keep getting feedback from the children. They do not modify the plan. Instead, they keep on teaching and keep on moving and keep on completing the syllabus. In our case, we wanted to ensure, in order to achieve the result, it is very, very important to involve children and modify the plan as and when required, so that children understand the concept and finally produce the result. That's how our coaching is going to be for Super 30 program. And the last one, please. And see, I can assure you, when there is a limited strength, when there is a clear plan of involving children in generating the plan, and modifying the plan as and when required based on how children are performing. And when there is a clear mentoring happening by the experts, there is no way that children cannot achieve. Success is going to be guaranteed and assured. And the intention of the Star Super 30 program is making sure children prepare very well, and children are going to be groomed very well, they are going to be mentored very well, and with consistent discipline effort, they will be able to crack any competitive exam and then enter into premier institutes like IITs, NITs, AIMS, IIITs, and Usmania and Gandhi medical kind of colleges. That is the reason why I would recommend someone who are looking at getting into those universities must choose this program at Rockwoods Junior College.
That's really intriguing, sir. Can you please tell us what are the highlights of this program? What are the salient points so that we are aware how it progresses?
Sure, Swati. So let me just put 10 bullet points, 10 reasons how this program is going to run. The first one is, as I mentioned, this program is meant to target in cracking the competitive exam to get into premier colleges. And with this program, we are assuring the students and parents that you are going to get that kind of seat. The next one, please. And for this program, we are going to use, quota-based curriculum. I would say this is the best feature of the entire program, where, in the quota, as all of us know, very well proven and, curriculums are designed where concept clarity and depth of the concepts is thoroughly, already designed, and, all that. And we are going to use that curriculum in our college. And second, very important feature of this program is our children would go through All India Test Series. When they go through the All India Test Series, they would know where they stand at All India level, meaning they know what kind of rank they are going to get. Based on that, they can change the pace of their preparation, and they can also understand where the gaps are. Accordingly, they can take the inputs from the faculty, from the college, and then prepare better for the subsequent exams. And third, very important feature, I would say, I'm really elated to talk about this feature. The faculty of the program are very well experienced. This entire program is headed by our chemistry faculty. His name is Prasad Reddy sir, who has been in the field over 25 years, who has produced huge number of rankers, and assured got the seats in IITs and AIMS kind of universities. He is going to head the program. And physics faculty, Mr. Malesh, again, who had 20 plus odd years of experience. And mathematics, Mr. Ravi, they have worked in various places, various institutes, and they are the pioneers in the field. And they are with us, and they have been working here for last 3 to 4 years. And under the guidance of these faculty, children are going to be groomed, children are going to be taught, children are going to be prepared so that they will be able to crack any kind of competitive examination. Next one, please. Swati, next one, please. Anila, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Shall I
Okay.
share my screen?
Yes, please.
Sure.
All right. And any program, when leadership is involved, the program success rate is going to be much, much better. So with Super 30, this program is going to be personally supervised by, our managing director and, also by myself, wherein we are going to evaluate, discuss with children, look at the faculty, and also discuss with parents. When the supervision is there from the leadership team, success is going to be assured. The last one, please. And throughout the program, every weekend, there is going to be a test. Without test, we will not know how children are performing, how the program is going. So the tests are going to be part and parcel of the program. And right after the test, children are going to be helped in doing the error analysis, wherein they understand the gaps and then they work on improving, reducing those gaps so that they will become better and better with every exam. Next slide, please. And throughout the program, we are going to bring in experts from Kota, and we are going to involve some of the IITNs, some of the NITNs, and doctors and civil servants like IAS, IPS officers, wherein children would be interacting so that children are always motivated in preparing well for these kind of tough examinations that they are going to take up. Next one. And throughout the program, we are also going to involve parents. Regularly, we connect with the senior faculty so that parents and faculty understand how children are doing in the classrooms during the practice sessions, during the examinations, during even practice at home, so that we can help children accordingly. And Rockwoods is known for using the best of technology, and we are all prepared in using the AI in terms of giving a real good value to the child in understanding at the very detailed level how well child is able to perform, where the gaps are, how to cover those gaps, and also in terms of the assessment. So we are using the best of the technology, including the AI. And the entire environment is going to be stress free, and all the faculty members are going to be in very friendly manner, going to deal with children so that they can prepare without any stress throughout the 2 years. And we are also going to focus on building the capacity of the child. See, most of the junior colleges, they do work on the core subjects like math, physics, chemistry, botany, zoology. But these competitive examinations not only test the subject understanding, concepts clarity. These exams, in order to crack, child should be able to read very quickly. Child should be able to understand very quickly. So English is very, very important. So we take up courses like super reading kind of programs for the children, so that children will be able to improve their capacity in doing reading the question papers, doing it in very fast, so that they will be able to attempt all the kind of questions, understand them quickly, then able to solve it. So that is something is very unique at Rockwoods. I hope I made it very clear what is Super 30 and also the program highlights. Over to you, Swati.
Thank you, Subhi sir. That was very enlightening indeed. We are looking forward to seeing the wonders that it would create in our junior college program. But I'm sure many parents might wonder why they should choose Rockwoods itself. I request Swati ma'am to address this, please. Ma'am.
Thank you, sir. That was indeed an awesome program, and I'm very keen to see where it would lead and the results that we would be, generating, and how it would lead our students to actually enroll into many of the premier institutions that we've been looking forward to. And I wish you and the entire team a huge success. Um, uh, as far as Rockwood's differentiation is concerned, like Anila's just stated, I would say that what separates Rockwoods from the factories of education is, as Sir just explained very in a detailed manner, the evidence-based approach that we have. We look at data very carefully. While others focus on rote memory, we focus on diagnostic learning. So what differentiates Rockwoods, if you look at the personalized attention or the counseling that is assured with the limited number of students that Sir just spoke about, Rockwoods has this, whereas if you compare this with many of the, China or the Chaitanya Narayana colleges, as we call it, or the Akash, colleges, they do not, they have, more than 50, 60 enrolled in each classroom, where the teacher would not be able to focus on any particular student, and that becomes a big backdrop. Now, so since we are also focused on evidence-based approach, we use data to find exactly where a child is struggling and fix it immediately, and our numbers definitely do help us. We also have excellent infrastructure, whether it is the digital boards, the library, the labs, or even the entire the school ground itself, the dormitory or the playgrounds. All of this ensures that our children are able to sustain in a high competitive world, and focus on the not just on the academics, but also take care of their mental ability. Their mental well-being is very important to us at Rockwoods. And as you can see, many of the China colleges in Akash, they focus so much on the subject itself. They ignore all other aspects of the well-being of the student, which makes it very difficult for a student to sustain for a longer period of time. Whereas at Rockwoods, we ensure that the child is provided with counseling sessions and all kind of support needed to excel in their studies. We're also future ready. We prepare children to write CBTs, proctoring, etc. And our computer labs definitely do help in ensuring that this proctoring is seamless, and which again is a highlight and an USP for Rockwoods. And whereas if you compare the other colleges, they do not definitely have the kind of infrastructure that we have. In spite of all of this, you will see that there is a one cross that has been marked for Rockwoods. You might wonder what that is. That is where we do not actually look at, branding our students. We do not look at labeling our students. We do not categorize them and say that you are the best student, the most the student who's most capable, and leave the others out. We ensure that it is a the stressful environment, and the competitiveness, that is unhealthy competitiveness, I would say, that is built in many of the colleges, that is the China or the Akash colleges, are not present at Rockwoods, which makes it easier for the journey easy for the child. Sir, I would be grateful if you can take up the next slide and enlighten us about all of the other competitive exams that exist, and how it would really, what is it that we are working on apart from the core academic streams?
Sure, Swati. I think you can display the entire slide. I get a lot of times a question from parents stating, what happens if a child is not able to crack IIT-JEE or NEET kind of examination? Are there any other alternate exams which I can think of? There are many options that are available not just JEE main or NEET. If you look at for commerce kind of course as well, there are plenty of options, plenty of careers, plenty of exams which you can think of. If you can properly plan, for 2 years from year one onwards, it's very easy to get into good universities. So BITSAT is very popular exam to get into BITS Pilani kind of campuses, which we have four of them, and one is in Hyderabad itself. And then CUET is one more very popular exam, Common University Entrance Test. If child is wishing to go get into universities, central universities like HCU, Delhi University, many more. I think each state would definitely have one central university. So CUET is going to be very easy, very popular exam, and it's all based on NCERT. And somebody wanted to become advocate, they can look at CLAT kind of exam. Somebody who wanted to get into IIMs, not many parents know. IIMs are were offering post graduation kind of MBA kind of courses before. Now they are offering undergrad and post grad integrated programs. To get into IIMs, you can think of writing IP-MAT, integrated mental ability test, which is very 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 popular. And there are very good job opportunities at the end of undergraduation and also at the end of post graduation. And VIT, Vellore Institute of Technology, again they have four campuses around India. So that is also very very popular university. And SAT is one more exam if you are planning to go abroad. And then if you are looking getting into defense kind of courses, you can think of writing NDA. And if you're looking at design kind of courses, you can look at UCID or NID kind of exams and all that. There are many more. I have just captured few of them for your reference. And during the course of their 11th and 12th, we identify children capability, children interest, children career aspirations. Based on all of that, we can map and what kind of exam that they can attempt. And so that we can prepare them during the course of their 11th and 12th very well during their presence at our college. That would be about the other competitive examinations from my end, Swati. Over to you.
Thank you, sir. Anila, can you display the next slide, please? Okay, thank you so much about for enlightening us about the different programs that are there, sir. Like you rightly said, there are many questions that parents do ask us, and one persistent question, especially from 11 and 12, that I've heard is why is is there any kind of a support provided to the student in terms of the scholarships that or is there any financial help that is provided? Well, I would like to address that question here, that we do have daily scholarship tests at our campus, and scholarships are provided up to 50% of the college fees. The early bird offer, there are also several early bird offers that we provide, which helps in registering, at a seat at the earliest. So please look out for those kind of an offers, which are, once in a while only. So I request that you stay tuned and, ensure that you do not miss out on such opportunities that come your way. There, apart from this, there are also rewards and recognition that is provided to talented students. And in spite of all of this, we also do ensure that our children, get the benefit the maximum benefit that we can provide so that they can seamlessly join into our program and take advantage of the Rockwoods USPs that we just mentioned. There's another question that I think was just raised about whether we have residential programs. Yes, we do have residential programs both at Gatkesar as well as BB Nagar campuses, and that is also a part of our USP. So if you are looking at a holistic program where the child stays in the campus and gets all kind of help to excel not only in their IIT program but also overall, I would suggest that you enroll in the Gatkesar or the Bibinagar campuses, which would definitely help your child in the long run. Anila, can we move on to the Q&A?
Yes, ma'am.
Are there any questions that have been raised by parents? I think sir would like to answer. Uh, I can also see that there's one question that is repeatedly raised here, sir. If you would be kind enough to answer this question, sir.
Sure, Swati.
So, one thing that the parent is asking is the program is called Super 30. Does this mean there is a strict cap of 30 students per batch to ensure the personalized attention you mentioned?
Yes, I think beyond 30 members, we do not want to keep in that section. So there is going to be Super 30 program for MPC. There is going to be Super 30 program for BIPC, and there is going to be Super 30 program for Commerce. So in that section, we are not going to keep more than 30 members.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. There's another question that is here. How quickly do students receive their weekend test results, and do they get a one-on-one session for error analysis with the faculty?
So the exam is written on Saturday, and results are going to be published Monday, first hour, and children are going to be given the key, so that they can try identifying by themselves, because that will give opportunity for them to look for references in the various books and all that. However, on Monday morning, if children are not able to identify solution by looking at the key, or the solution copy that we shared with them, so teachers are going to clarify them on Monday morning. So results are going to be published Monday. By end of
I think we lost sir.
Ma'am, in the meantime, would you mind clarifying a question from one of the parents?
Yeah, Anila.
Yeah, for a student in the
Can
MEC.
you read out the other questions if there are,
Yeah, sure. For a student in the MEC or CEC stream, how much focus is given to CLAT and CA foundation coaching compared to the regular board syllabus?
Okay, so generally at Rockwoods, the program is designed simultaneously to cover the regular senior board subjects while providing specialized coaching for CLAT and CA Foundation, which means for a MEC or a CEC student, the core board subjects would be dealt with first, as they serve as the fundamental building blocks for the CA Foundation exam. Without having a sound knowledge of the accountancy, economics, business studies, and and mathematics, they would not be able to take up the questions of the CA foundation exam. So yes, we do, ensure that they are provided those the fundamentals first, which is similar to our IIT-JEE main NEET program, where we focus on the core subjects first, and then we move on to the integrated program.
I think that is all, ma'am. Shall we end the meet? It's almost time.
Okay. Are there any more questions? I can.
I cannot see any more questions, ma'am. I think that is all.
Yeah, there is
Okay.
one question, which has just popped up. I would like to take that, Anila. How often is the regular parent connect, and will we have direct access to the CEO or managing director for program progress updates? Okay, so the program begins on 25th March, and there would be regular parent connects. However, we have, as Subhi sir was mentioning, we have a very robust and stringent program, that is the Super 30 program, which is being monitored by our expert faculty, and they would be dealing with all of the necessary hiccups that any student can have, any issues that they may have, any irregularities in understanding. All of this would be dealt with by our expert faculty, and unless and until it required, the CEO would not be available for it. However, they would be monitoring. When Sir said that the CEO or managing director would, be involved in the program, what he meant was that, they would monitor the program. They would be ensuring that it is happening seamlessly. Having a constant and regular connect with the students and the faculty is what the CEO and the managing director would be involved in.
That was most helpful, ma'am. Thank you so much, Mr. Subhi sir and Swati ma'am, for sharing such valuable insights about the Rockwood Super 30 program and the focused preparation required for IIT, JEE, and NEET, in spite of the technical glitches we all have been experiencing. I would like to thank all the parents and students who joined us live today. Your time, interest, and commitment towards quality education truly matter, and we are grateful that you chose to spend this evening with us. We hope this session has given you a clear understanding of how the Rockwood Super 30 program supports students with structured preparation, expert mentoring, and a strong academic environment to achieve their goals. If you would like to know more about admissions or the program, please feel free to reach out to our team through the contact details shared in the chat. Once again, thank you everyone for joining us. We wish all our students great success in their academic journey. Have a wonderful evening, everyone.
Thank you, parents. Thank you, Anila. Thank you, Subhi sir.